Cannel. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United director of the channel for you and United and global fans globally. Global fans all over the world. Don't forget to watch our show. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday afternoon. It's a hot summer day out here, but I will quickly tell you. Today United are actually playing Burnley behind closed doors. A friendly match being arranged to test the fitness of certain players, i.e. Hoyland and a few others. The fringe players are going to play in this match against Burnley, so it is behind closed doors. My sources will tell me who played and what the outcome was, because they don't really publicize that because it's behind closed doors. See what I mean? So my sources will let me know, and I will let you guys know. Right, I have some news which is breaking, and it's breaking and it's not breaking. So let's get right into it. Neil Custis from The Sun broke news yesterday night UK time, emphasizing and indicating that the Qatar bid is literally coming to its final stages, that the Qatar stage could now be the due diligence stage. I'm going to read out what he said. According to the report from the Neil Custis on Tuesday, Sheikh Jassim has won the race. That will be great, that will be fantastic, that will be exciting, but when you heard so many stories that, okay, let's finish the story. Has won the race, with his team now completing the diligence on the club, the due diligence on the club. Custis claims that an announcement over the takeover is penciled in for mid-October, with the deal completed for a total sum of £6 billion UK. So the deal will be announced mid-October when the transfer window has shut. That would be great. I can't be excited just yet due to the fact that when you heard so much stories about a certain thing and it doesn't happen. But Neil Custis is reporting from The Sun. The Sun, okay, pinch a grain of salt. But at the same time, Neil Custis has been the one who's been breaking the news on Mason Greenwood. He was the first to break the news on Nathan Greenwood's an announcement with the club. So he does have his reliability. But I'm also going to talk, but I haven't seen anyone confirm it, like David Oystein, Simon Lurkhorst, BBC or Sky Sports. I've not confirmed this, but I'm going to read what David Ornstein said. David Ornstein has given an update on the Manchester United takeover process amid a report from Sheikh Jassim's bid has won the race. The takeover process has been ongoing since November 2022, with Sheikh Jassim's 9-2 Foundation, the joint proposal from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos among the leading contenders to take over the Old Trafford from the Glazer family. Sheikh Jassim wants full takeover at United, while Ratcliffe and Ineos want a majority stake. But the progress has been slow, with various reports claiming via sources earlier last month that it had even been paused. So David Ornstein is like taking this with a pinch of grain of salt, that yes, the process has been slow. He's trying not to, how would I say, damage his reputation by saying something that might not happen. But if Neil Custis is saying this, I am just trying to say I won't be excited till I see it plastered everywhere on social media and all the news channels that Sheikh Jassim has won. So I would love this to be true. I will hope it is true. I'll be excited, but I'm tired of being excited for something that is not going to really happen. All right, so let's leave that right there. Okay, Mason Mount is out. So Mount out due to injury he sustained against Spurs on Saturday after our woeful and atrocious performance against Spurs at the White Hart Lane. He's out. He won't be out. He'll be out for another 4 weeks, so we won't see him for another 4 weeks. So United will have to bring in Casemiro and Eriksen to play with Bruno, because if you notice, right, when Mount played in the 2 games Mount played, we have been overrun like hot knife through butter through the midfield. Absolutely abysmal, unacceptable, because there's no one supporting Casemiro, and Bruno so far up with Mount. But with Mount coming out, because I still don't know what Mount's role is in this team, but we will see as time goes forward. As I did discuss this with Houston Red Army fans and United fans, we did the Sunday fan chat, we did the Saturday match reaction. Go back to the videos we did on Saturday and Sunday, and you will see and get a feel of what United fans were thinking about Mason Mount and the tactics. Is it the formation? Is it the manager? Is it Ten Hag who's too stubborn? All those answers and questions were thrown into the Sunday fan chat with the UK and USA fans on Sunday. Go back and check our videos, and while you're out there, subscribe if you haven't already. So with Mount out, I think it only makes sense for Ericsson to come back into the team. That will ideal, and we have to beat Forest on Saturday. I'm liking this one game a week situation. I know it's all going to end soon when the League Cup starts, FA Cup starts, and Champions League starts. I think all that's going to end. But I'll enjoy this one game a week. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's not bad. So a second thing. So the next story we're going to cover is Maguire. We heard yesterday that West Ham has signed a player from Germany. I think it's a Stuttgart German defender. If that's the case, it means they're not interested in Maguire anymore. And why did Maguire deal stutter? West Ham had agreed to pay him £100,000 a week, right? Man United offered to pay him £6 million for a year, which gives him another 100. So which means they're making up his salary of £200,000 a week for 1 year. You know what this clown said? This clown said, no, I want you to do that for 2 years. So I want 14 million a year before I leave the club. Can you imagine? You're not the best player. You are not the greatest leader. You're not that. You're fifth choice, and you're still taking the piss. When you had a way out, a ticket, a travel card to catch a train on your bike, goodbye, good night, you said no. I want 14 million, but pay me out for 2 years of 200,000 a week before I leave. I think that's just not right. If I was Southgate, I would say, as my centre back, if you're not playing regular football, I can't play you, because this is not gonna. You had an outlet to go play for West Ham and play regular, consistent football, and even be the captain of the team. You turn it down to sit on the bench where you're not going to get on the team because of your greed. If I was Southgate, I would not even be picking him at all. Maybe then he'll sink into his skull. That's Maguire saying he's not leaving till he's paid for 2. He wants to be paid 14 million instead of 6 million because United offered 6 million to pay him out. He said no. Then we have everybody. I think some teams are looking at buying in the Premier League. We even heard Fulham. Van der Beek is still there. He doesn't look like he's leaving anytime soon. Henderson is still there because Heaton's injured. But we bought another keeper. If we buy that keeper, if that deal goes through, then Henderson can be shipped out. But the Amrabat situation, I know you guys have said, Tim, we've been hearing Amrabat for nearly a month now. United are apparently supposed to make a bid this Friday. But with United, we just don't know, because everything United is a circus. Right. Next situation. Richard Arnold has been told, people have called for his resignation. The way he handled this whole malarkey of Mason Greenwood, that he's been asked and told to step down as the CEO of Manchester United, that he's failed in his duties, he's failed as a CEO, he's an absolute bad leader. Was he any better than Woodward? It's like asking the difference between the devil and the deep blue sea. Not much difference, is there? They're all mates, they all hang out together. You see what I mean? It's very hard to determine the difference. You see what I mean? So, but people have called for his resignation. The way the Mason Greenwood situation was handled, him saying, because of the way they tried to slide him into the club without realizing the backlash from the people, the fans, the feminists, the domestic abuse activists. They're not going to tolerate that. It was going to be too much, and he knew that, but he still in his head thought there was going to be a way he could slide Mason Greenwood ease on down the road. No, mate. No, sir. It doesn't work like that. So, with that in question, United have got to do better. The 2 games we played, we managed to get a result against Wolves. Barely. We were outplayed, outmaneuvered completely by Wolves at Old Trafford. We went to White Hart Lane, we got our asses beat. We were just not good enough. The difference between the transition between the midfield and forward, there's just no cohesion there. It's nothing. People are saying Amrabat's in my head. People are saying Garnacho shouldn't be started, that Sancho should start. People are saying Anthony shouldn't start, that Anthony is off form. I don't know if about off form. I think the guys, he dilly-dallies on the ball, even though he tries to work hard, but there are certain things he needs to do a bit better. This is your second season now, you need to get it together. And rumours that they want to loan out Pellistri, now that takes the bloody cake. Why would you go, oh Jesus Christ. When Pelistri comes on, he's like a live wire. He turns players in. We would deny the penalty. We would deny. Even my Spurs mate said that was a penalty when they tripped Pelistri in the box. Pelistri should not be loaned out. He should not be loaned out or even sold. No way. But I don't know what is wrong with this club. I don't know. I can't figure it out. After so many years, I can't figure it out because this club, they just like to chase their tail. You know what I mean? Just going around in a circle. You know when you're going around in a circle and going nowhere, actually going nowhere in particular? That's where United are. But while you're watching, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The link is in the description. Pull us up, check us out, follow us on all the social medias. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. But YouTube, subscribe to us so our channel will grow fast with your support. I appreciate it. But as you know, the breaking news, Sheikh Jassim has been accepted, but we still have to wait. Because I'm not going to start doing my dance or doing my spins till I see more confirmation. And that is why David Austin is holding back. But Neil Custis is not a bad journalist. It's just that a lot of people say, oh, because it was the Sun, but he was the first guy who broke the news for Mason Greenwood. So you can't write him off like that. So it's just about keep your eyes open to the ground. That's all I'm gonna say. And as you know, United and Maguire, it's not looking good. West Ham bought another defender, so it looks like they don't need Maguire. 30 million. United were ready for him, but he said he wants United to pay 40 million for his 2 years of 100,000 a week, because West Ham offered him 100,000 a week, right? This is it, 100,000 a week. United said we will pay the other 100,000 a week for a whole year. They offered 6 million. My man said no. I want 200,000 a week for 2 years, not 1 year. Do you guys know the definition of stupidity and stupidity and stupidity? Now that's the definition of a buffoon and a clown. That right there. Anyway, I've said my point. We've had our discussion. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully United could sign someone. It would be great if they put the bidding for Amrabat. It's only 30 million pounds. It can't be that bad. But it's just that we have to sell. We can't even sell because nobody wants our players who are overpriced, the salaries are too high. See what I mean? It's just sad. It really is sad. But the closed door match between Manutd and Burnley this afternoon should be taking on should be kicking off very soon. We know because Højlund, I think they're going to have to rush him back because we need a striker. If you guys realize, when Martial came in on Saturday, the game changed. Someone was able to hold the ball up front because Rashford was just running around like a headless chicken. Couldn't do anything. But so was the whole team. I'll see you on the next one. For me, it's goodbye and good night. And Mount is out as well again. I think it's a blessing in disguise that Mason Mount's injured, because if you look at it from all angles, he has not made any impact as we stand currently. I'll see you guys on the next one.